Hi, everybody. Kathy here from Readings by Katora. I'm back on Valentine's Day in 2025 to do readings for you, and I thought we would start using a special deck that's made specifically for romance. It's an oracle deck, a little bit different than tarot. It's what I call WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. So whatever the artist intended, there's an illustration of some sort. Sometimes it's a photograph, but it also says directly on the card what it's meant to be. So this is more about explanation rather than divination, as opposed to tarot, which is more divination and explanation. And if this is something you see, one of the cards resonates with you, then the reading is more than likely meant for you. So I'm shuffling with the thought that the person who needs to hear this reading will be listening. Okay. So this first card down is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this is the universe telling you, let's see if we can get you in there, telling you that you need to do some work. You have work to do. Prayers, whatever you call it, talking to the universe, asking for what you need, affirming that you have done the work. And by work, I mean actively thinking about what it is that you want and knowing it so that the universe can give you what you want. And then visualize it every day. Visualize what it is you want and what you need so the universe can bring it to you. So it says calling in your soulmate. I do believe we all have soulmates. I don't necessarily believe that you have one soulmate. I believe that you learn lessons from everyone. Your soulmates are your soul tribe, and we're all put here to learn lessons together. And we choose those people before we get here. So your soulmate is not necessarily your forever soulmate. Your soulmate is the person who's meant to teach you something in the here and now. So you have multiple soulmates over the course of your life, but this one is saying that you have some work to do to pull them into you. And pulling them into you means, I always say, put pen to paper and put down a list of the things that you want in a mate, things that you want in a romantic partner, so the universe can cooperate with you. The universe wants to give you what you want, but if you don't know what you want, how can you possibly imagine that the universe can give you exactly what it is you're looking for? So first, you have to decide what it is you want, and then the universe can cooperate. So that's what this card is basically telling you. Now, at the bottom of all this, we have the shadow card, and the shadow card says, children, your love life is being affected by children. Now let's see if we cut to this. And what that means is have yet to do the work to understand what it is exactly you want in this regard. Now, it could very well be the person who is coming into you has children, and you have to do the work to understand what your feelings would be if this relationship came with children. Do you want children? Would you be willing to accept them? It could mean that you have children and you're bringing them into a relationship and the other person hasn't really thought that through. Or it could very well be that you haven't done the work yet to evaluate your childhood and what it meant to be a parent and what it meant to be a partner in a relationship, because you use your parents' relationship as a reflection of all relationships moving forward. And sometimes if you're very lucky, they were wonderful. But if you're like most of us, you have to take the good, study that. That's what I want to keep, and take all the rest of the stuff that you never want to replicate. Understand that that's what you want to do, and just get rid of it. Just leave it. No, thank you, ma'am. So in the process of all that, you have some work to do. So I'm glad you joined me today on Valentine's Day. I hope to be able to do these polls at least once a week moving forward. And I hope you'll join me on that journey. Please like the video if you do, and subscribe to the channel, and forward it. Share it with anybody you think might be interested. Oh, and by the way, if you have any questions, you can email me at readingsbykatora@gmail.com. I'm happy to answer questions about tarot. I am also available to do private readings, whether they be online or in person. We have a studio here in Palm Coast in the home, or at one of the many metaphysical shows that we do locally. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you have had a terrific day. Peace be with you all.